French fairy tale, illustrated by Valentina Belloni. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl who lived with her stepmother and two stepsisters. The stepmother and stepsisters had very cruel hearts and treated the girl poorly. They made her do all the work, scrubbing the dishes, mopping the floors, washing the clothes, and cleaning their bedrooms. The stepsisters dressed in the finest gowns and slept in the finest beds. The poor girl was given only rags to wear. She slept on a straw bed. The stepsisters called the girl Cinderella because her clothes were often covered in cinders and ashes from the fireplace near her bed. One day, an invitation for the prince's ball arrived. The stepsisters were delighted. They spent the next few weeks picking out gowns and deciding how to style their hair. Cinderella wanted to go to the ball too, but the stepsisters laughed. "You!" they said. "Certainly not. There is too much work for you to do. You must clean the entire house and help us get ready." When the day of the ball arrived and the stepsisters left, Cinderella cried. "I wish I could go," she said. As soon as Cinderella said this, her fairy godmother appeared. She touched Cinderella with her magic wand. The girl's rags turned into a gown of gold and silver. On her feet were glass slippers. Next, the fairy godmother turned a pumpkin into a coach. She turned 6 lizards into coachmen, a rat into a driver, and 6 mice into horses. "But," she warned, "when the clock strikes midnight, the magic will be gone." Cinderella's beauty stunned everyone, especially the prince. She and the prince danced all night. When the clock struck 12, Cinderella ran from the palace, losing one slipper. The prince was puzzled. Who was she? How could he find her? All he had was one glass slipper. The next day he issued a proclamation. "I shall marry the girl who fits the slipper." The prince's servant traveled from house to house. He tried the slipper on every girl. It did not fit any of them. At Cinderella's house, the stepsisters tried. When the slipper did not fit, Cinderella asked, "May I try?" It fit perfectly. Cinderella's godmother reappeared and touched Cinderella with her wand. The rags were once again changed into fine cloth, and 2 days later, Cinderella and the prince married and lived happily ever after.